Now, did you make this yourself?
We're live. Colors Barbershop and Supply Store. A little downtime. It's been a while since I did any clipper repairs. Some of you guys out there probably don't realize that we do clipper repair. Here's our little corner. I am a former educator for the Andes Clipper Company. Most of you guys know that. Platform artist, done classes, Brown Brothers Hair Show, different places. But the coolest part is I grew up in a family where my dad was a barber, but he was also a mechanic, so he was pretty nice with his hands. And his tools, whether it's, screwdriver, whatever, but he can work on cars, so these little clippers ain't nothing, little small machines. So we got a wall singer, one of my barbers, had a problem with his cord, so it prompted me to shoot a quick video. Plus, we ain't been out there in a minute. So I'm gonna clip up real quick. All right, so here's our front counter area. And if you're out there, give us a shout. In a minute, we need to get back YouTubing with y'all. We're gonna play rock, paper, scissors. Here's how it works. On this board, 3 numbers. That's a pretty cool picture, right? If you like tools, implements, there's a barber supply side of our business. It's called Colors Barber Supply, and I don't shout that enough. We're working on some website stuff. Those of you who follow us in the past, you should be able to go to the website. We had over 3 for sale. We're gonna try to build that back up. That's been years ago. Any questions you got on clippers, tools, or anything like that, I'll be glad to answer it. That actually gets me excited so we can have fun, celebrate the great game, make some money, do some swapping, trading, whatever. Thanks for the all-even game. Willie Brent, where you from? Shout your city out this morning. Let's get it cracking. No, I appreciate y'all because we went on YouTube years ago. I had a kid that I was like mentor from a high school. He came to the front desk and just turned us all the way up. I wasn't really ready for it as the secret, but we was ahead of the curve. There was a time you could put best razor line or best haircut video and we would be top 5, and I didn't even realize what YouTube was. I didn't realize what we was doing or the potential, or the people we can touch. So we're gonna put this cord on this morning. Let me grab a towel. I'll be right back. Actually, Jay, can you grab me a towel with that basket, please? We want to start communicating with you guys. If you can throw us a thumb up, I appreciate whoever just put that question up there. And we're going to dig in. Here's the wall singer. Very good utility clipper. What's going on with this? Is this shorting out or is this stiff, Tom? Shorting out. Shorting out, okay. Easy, super easy fix. If you can see how the ends of this cord is. And that's what prompted me to put the video on, because I order a lot of this stuff because I have a passion for it. But my father, God rest his soul, Arlen Colors Jr. Was my dad. That's how I picked up cutting hair from. He was a licensed barber, but he was a barber in the military. They came from southern Missouri, outside of St. Louis. But anyway, he's mechanically inclined, so that's what gives me kind of a little bit of a heads up. But this is super easy. This is stuff we all can do. All right, so I'm going to bring you close a little bit. We'll give you an aerial view. And let's see if we can get right down to where I'm working at. I'm going to have to lower this camera real quick. Ask your doctor about Xofluza within 48 hours of your first symptoms. Xofluza treats the flu in people 12 hours and older whose symptoms started within the last 2 days. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is just, you got 3 screws here. All right, there's 1 on the top, there's 2 on the bottom. We're going to just take those out. I always like to put a white towel or a towel down. I guess it don't matter color, but something that'll catch the screws, because you got counters that's glass or wood. These little small screws, they'll bounce around, and once you lose one, a lot of times that's the difference of whether you can use your clipper, especially like blade screws. But the cool part is what we're selling today is trying to promote Colors Barber Supply And the clipper repair, if there's any part that you need, give us a call because we can get pretty much anything. Some parts we have in store here, we just never really promote it, so we're gonna try to, kind of do that today. All right, so if you open it up, this is a good opportunity to clean your clipper. If you open it up, you'll see you got the front case, and then what we're after is the cord. That's the focus for today. Let me see if we can get a zoom in. All right, so there's the inside of your Wall Senior. You got Andis Master, you got Wall Senior. Jay, one more thing. Can you grab me a little small brush on the station? A little small black brush.
Okay, everyone. Our mission is to provide complete balanced nutrition for strength and energy.
Yes.
Thank you. So what I'm gonna do is just brush it out. If you're using your clipper, thank you, sir. If you're using your clipper, it's going to have hair in there unless we take the time and brush it out. So if I'm servicing a customer, this is one of our barber Tony's clippers, so I'm gonna treat him the same as any other customer, and we'll try to get a little bit of education in the meanwhile. All right, so that's where we want to be. I'm gonna brush this out. Again, that's all average. If there's hair on the floor, you're making money. If there's hair in your clipper, you're cutting hair and you're making money. But while we got him open, there's one more thing I've been doing lately. If I can find it. Jay, one more thing. My bad. The air in the can. See that little blue thing over there? You grab me that. All right, so we'll use these. They use these for like computer keyboards and stuff like that. I think Andis is making one now too. It's just air in a can, okay? A little duster. And you can get, what's nice, you can get down in there real good, blow all that stuff out. What I always like to do, no different than a haircut, if I'm doing a clipper, it's about service, so I want to go far and beyond. I'm going to not only change his cord, but I'm going to go ahead and clean him out real good, which I'm sure he'll appreciate. Or worst case scenario, they know how we get down here at Colors Barber Supply. All right, now it's cleaned out. I can see my work good. And the cord is really, really simple. I should put myself on the clock. I'm going to do that. The coach in me is allowed to compete with himself. So we're on the clock. Let's see how long it actually takes to change a Wall Senior cord. Just popping it out here, you'll see you have a screw part, and then you have a part that clips in. Here's my screwdriver. If you need to take a picture, that's a good idea. Or a video of you taking it off, so you make sure you put the cord back together the way you took it off. Other than that, it's pretty simple. So there's my ground wire, which is your black. Your hot wire is white, so that goes into the motor part, and that fast, the cord is off. You can cut them off if you need to. Initially, if there's too much hanging, like if you're actually looking into getting into clipper repair, in the past, we get clippers in and we'll just cut the old cord off first and then start focusing on the details once you replace it. All right. So now we got our clipper. There it is. I'll even go ahead and take one more duster down in there to make sure everything's clean for when the cord connects. Here's our new cord. Now you have to really be mindful of when you get your cord. If you're ordering it straight from Wall, which is kind of tough to do for them to send you one cord, that's what we're promoting here. If you call Colors Barber Supply, us, 330-455-SHOP, we can sell you everything down to a cord, and make sure that you have the ends right, okay? So this one goes here. Here's our ground. I'm gonna zero in there. Okay, so the black cord goes right in there.
Deal is $21,749. Miss Faith, are you keeping your deal or going for the big deal?
Oh, I've been so blessed already. I'm going to keep what I have, Blaine.
Please keep what you have. Next, Andre.
And one screw.
I can't speak today. Andre and Tiffany, where's Andre?
Yep, almost lost it.
Key West, plus the watches. Stand up, y'all. Your deal over $10,000, almost $11,000. Keep what you have or give.
Man, last night my head was temples knocking.
Yeah.
Woke up this morning, it's still knocking. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm like, man, let me just get myself together real quick before I
Mhm.
go to the gym, hopping in chairs, and I'm feeling crazy.
Yep. So here's your hot wire. It just clips right in here. So just like if you're doing a car battery jump, I guess is a good analogy. You need one ground, which is your black, and then you need one power or hot wire, which is your white. Okay. Clipping that in, and then just tucking it out of the way is where you want to be. Making sure it's thoroughly down in there. I'm gonna get another screwdriver here. What I'll do is use tweezers if need be, and we'll just really press that down in there. Make sure it's get a solid connection. And now we're ready to put our case back on. Here's your case. It's been cleaned off. Let's dust that off a little bit more. Yep, we're about out of air. Just brush it off. And we'll clip the top on.
Burlington was created just for our
And it should be ready to roll.
Gifts for everyone. Merry Christmas, Mom. Gift basket.
1, 2, and 3 screws.
I love the gifts. I love the savings. Rest for shopping at Burlington. We're Carvana, the company who invented car vending machines and buying a car 100% online. Now we've created a brand new way for you to sell your car. Whether it's a year old or 2 years old, we want to buy your car. So go to Carvana and enter your license plate, answer a few questions, and our techno wizardry calculates your car's value and gives you a real offer in seconds. When you're ready, we'll come to you, pay you on the spot, and pick up your car. That's it. So ditch the old way of selling your car and say hello to the new way at Carvana.
Okay, we're gonna back out of here a little bit. Let's see what we got.
It's a show that's unabashedly sweet. A new Bob Hart Zappa show on Monday at 8:30, 7:30 Central on CBS.
That was it. That's what we're looking for. Okay, Jackson, Mississippi. Need more videos. What's up, bro? Where are you located? Can you replace an Andis outline core in the future video? Hey, no problem. We can do that. Andis outliners. You know, we got a ton of stuff back here. You just name it. This is motivation. What do we have? We got Andis T-edgers. We've got Oster fast feeds. Something going on with the switch a little bit too. So even though we switched out the cord, he may need a switch. You see how to the touch, it's doing that. So let's talk problems. If there's any problems or tools that's shorting out on you or anything like that, throw it up here and we can talk throughout the day. We can talk throughout the day and see what's going on. But you see how that's still acting? Brand new cord on there. He's ready to rock. So troubleshooting wise, we're gonna open him back up for surgery and let's see what's really going on. Be mindful. You can always send them in if you want us to fix them. You can give me a call, 330. Excuse me, water. Yeah, 330. Jason, can you get that? There's a case of water in the back of the trunk.
Oh, okay.
The trunk. What's that? Yeah, it's probably nice and crispy too. So I'm gonna open it up. I'll be right with you, church. Let me shoot this little video real quick. Yeah, so we do a little troubleshooting. Let me back up. If you want to send them in, you can call 330-455-SHOP. On the phone, that's 7467. You can ask for myself or one of our guys here, and we'll get you what you need to be. You can send your clipper in, we can fix it, or you can just order a part and you can watch a video. We'll show you how to fix it yourself.
That blood pressure, too.
Again, shout your city out. That always motivates me to see how far we're stretching. All right, so the fact that it's a switch, we may in fact have to order one because it seems like there is a little bit of disconnection here with the switch. If you can see how that's kind of loose, and that's where you're getting your disconnect at. All right. So for next video, we're ordering up one and see what's going on and see how we can switch that out for them. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna open it up really quick here and then we can talk about replacing it once we order the part. So I'm gonna take these same 2 screws. Indianapolis, Indiana. Not too far, for sure. I got a buddy, Mike Doss. He used to play for the Colts. Shout out to the Nap Town, Indianapolis. Appreciate you guys. Okay, let's see if we can get a little bit of close up. Show you what's going on. All right, so you see that switch? That switch is a little wobbly. All right, so we're gonna take this screw off and that screw off and see if we can get down to the switch. Just remember where you removing screws from so you know exactly where to put them off. But they both look the same. One goes into the ground, the black, and one goes into the red. Pretty cool. Every time I have time to work on clippers and really go take them to surgery, like I like to say, you learn something every time. So, all right, there's your hot. There's your ground. Move them out the way, and it looks like that. Now the next layer will be your actual switch. There's your switch. If you look real close, that's what turns the clipper on and off. And the cool part is we may not have to replace the whole switch. A lot of time it's getting down in there and clean it. Hair can get down in there and get in the way of your connection. So we're gonna try cleaning it out before we actually try replacing it. Or jump to the conclusion that it needs replaced. If you look down in there, you can see how hair got down off in there. So let's try cleaning it out. And that was my dad's style. He would always be like, "No, that's still good." And again, you can get yourself some tweezers, like that hair that's stuck way down in there. That's what I wanted right there. You see that piece? That, I think that was the cause of the connection. Or it could have been both. I did the cord. The cord is brand new, but it was still something going. So it's probably the switch, yeah.
You know what's so crazy? In all honesty.
The back and forth looseness.
My
Yeah.
business was for-
But we'll see. We either order your new switch or clean. You can clean this old one off, and sometimes it's the connection.
I got that. I turn my clippers on and off.
All the time through the cut? Yeah.
Mine on the head, I
Me
try
too.
to turn them off.
Yep, yep.
I could be a little rough on and off. So.
But that's good education for today. We got a couple people. So just clean him off really good.
I noticed you doing that. Cutting them off a lot and then clicking them back on. But I actually didn't see it as damaging the switch.
Right, that's
I
what
saw it as you preserving the clipper.
That's what I thought.
It really is. The only way you would damage that switch is if when you clicking it on and off and you're not finished, it is aggressive.
That's why
You got an aggressive press, then it'll break. Yeah.
Or when it goes over 100,000 miles.
When you being fast, you're not
You don't pay attention.
You know what I mean?
Actually, there's our problem right here. See how there's a split in the top part of his switch? That's your issue. There's a crack there. So that's what's fun when you take him to surgery. You guys see that thin crack there? I could put it back together, but it'll probably still have some problems because there's a thin crack on the top of his switch. All right, so yes, we cleaned it out. More importantly, we found the problem. And we take it from there.
Suggestions for people who need help.
Yeah.
His platform snapped. He was hanging on for his life.
FDNY is going to be here in under 10 minutes. Miguel might not have that long.
Those are wall edges.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you that switch out of the wall designers like
As
that.
the caregiver for seniors in
Possibly.
your life, you have an important and rewarding job to help take care of the people who took care of you for so many years. But it can also be challenging, even frustrating, like when it comes to Medicare open enrollment time for them. Discount Drug Mart can help. With a list of current medications, Discount Drug Mart's pharmacists can provide a free Medicare plan consultation, so you select a plan that best fits seniors' needs and could save them hundreds. Discount Drug Mart saves you the Medicare runaround.
You wouldn't pay more for exactly the same thing. So why pay more for your utilities? NOPEC buys electricity and natural gas.
Actually, I'm gonna try one more thing. This is going far and beyond.
Benefits onto you.
I've done that before.
Buying in bulk and advocating for lower gas and electric rates. That's how NOPEC helps save
I
on
did
your
deliver
utilities.
newspapers when I was younger.
What's that?
Burn them on
Peace
my
of mind.
shoulders.
Choose NOPEC.
Here you go, right here. I got you today.
Utility bills.
Go ahead and lay on that. Put him on the ground. Yep, and you can put him on the ground. Put your back on him. Find the spot, you know. It's a beautiful thing, ain't it? For like $2 at Walmart. Okay, so here we go.
I'm scratching my
Yeah.
Holiday cookie dough for only $9.99 a tray. Fully cooked shrimp, only $8.99 for a 1-pound bag. And make your gathering full of cheer with 2-liter Coke or 7-Up products, 10 for $10.
All right, so we're gonna try to actually solder that piece. This is going far and beyond the Call of Duty, but
Happy holidays.
see if we can save the day until the switch comes in.
You nice with the solid game, baby? Oh, yeah.
Play around here at Color Barber Supply.
Wow.
Okay, so this is a soldering gun.
You probably been fixing DJ equipment, huh?
Oh yeah. So here's a soldering gun. We're gonna let that heat up. While that heats up, we'll get some solder. This is real tricky. I done burnt myself several times. Again, we had a little one up. Yeah, like tap. But you will burn yourself bad. Here's solder if you never used it. And again, if this is just for the sake of the video, and if you guys are really interested, because some people are a little more interested or mechanically inclined than others, there's solder. It's like a really, really thin metal, soft, but once you add heat to it, you can kind of repair metal for good or to just tie you over. This is a tie over job. I'm gonna attempt to solder this so that it'll last him through us ordering him a switch. We'll order the real one, but we'll try to get him, save him for the day. So I'm gonna place the cord or the metal right back around the switch like this, and I'm gonna try to catch that crack that's in there with a solder and see if we can get him a little more life to his clipper.
Are those your clippers that you use at your station?
Those are Tony's.
Oh, the tones?
Yep.
How much that switch gonna run?
$5-10. But you gotta wait for it to come in.
Can you plug this up over there for me?
Selling them for designers for 20. But see if it fit first.
Is that plug right there?
By Friday, we'll pay someone's cell phone.
I guarantee you it'll fit, man. Because they got the same color switch on there, gray. That switch, the button is gray and everything, and it looks identical. Huh?
iPhone and headphone package.
Let me try to go around here. There we go.
Offering advanced Face ID, just
Here,
200.
give me some slack because I don't really got no cord.
Max
All right,
features custom OLED display, and this wireless collection includes 2 waterproof models, 2 pairs.
If you guys can get a glimpse of that, soldering can be tricky.
with a wideband-enabled
I'm
mic.
gonna show you how it works. Once it's hot enough,
Rachel, we're
I
gonna
got
start
you
with
in the skeleton to the Twinkie.
$1,300. Brenda.
A skeleton,
Here's your
if you can't
solder.
get it, that's on the skeleton.
you see how it turns into like a
I
bead.
don't care if wall designers, that switch I look at was great.
It almost like it's a liquid metal.
Same color in there. The switch the same color in there.
All right, good luck, everybody. Actual price is $1,809.
It gives you the ability to
Brenda.
connect metal or replace where metal's been cracked at. Okay, so here's our switch.
I personally feel like with more designers, it's a better triple.
You still got it here, Jay?
Yeah, for sure. Because if people really don't pay attention, like you know, you mess with beats and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to always put CD players in my car, like the detachable face done went out of style. Like people still do it, but cats ain't know like cats on the digital stuff now. But like back then, like if you was buying a CD player and the face was real light,
But first,
that wasn't no big, it wasn't dense, you know what I mean?
Yeah, brother, you got a chance
ain't got
to
a
win.
dents in it. You know what I mean? This ain't no Kenwood or no Pioneer. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so it's like what they've done now, coming down like from when we were younger and before that down, they taking a lot of stuff and watering it down. Like even the shoes that the kids go to the store like now, they found a way to put less material on the shoe and sell it for more. It's popular and everything, and they like it, but they're actually
Do
saving.
me a favor, Jay. I don't want to cut you off. Can you hold this up while I solder this?
They're saving money.
Hold it right there. Yeah, you have to hold this part.
Oh, my bad.
I'm trying to get it on video. All right, so I'm gonna actually have him hold that there, and then here's your switch, and we're gonna try to catch that thin line without scorching our hands. Look.
Refresh dry mouth when you need it. Here, kitty, that's a 2.75-ounce cup of cat food. Pure Silk Raspberry Mist Shave Cream protects and nourishes skin with a moisturizing, smooth glide formula that leaves your legs looking and feeling like pure silk. And then finally, Werther's Original Hard Candies made with real butter and fresh cream. It's the candy that makes you feel like someone very special.
start off with something easy. There's a lot of money at stake. 10,000 plus the bonus prize. Yeah, I hope so. I'm selling my cat. It's only 59 cents. Cats are so easy and cheap to do. Another one. Bean salad. It's delicious and it's only $1.59. $100.
Hold it up a little bit. I see what you're trying to do, not burn your finger. I see the angle.
Tilt it up some.
Like this. Okay.
Alrighty. Shaving cream, right? It's only $2.29. We're up to $1,000 now. You can sit down now if you want. If you get this one wrong, you don't get anything. You take your $1,000 away. Okay, but if you get it right, $10,000 plus the bonus prize. Less than $350. Cream soda, mouthwash, or candy.
Why don't you do it like this?
You want to hold this?
Mouthwash?
Okay. All you gotta do is take the
A lot of money riding on
Just
this.
hold it.
$10,000
I got
plus
it.
the bonus
What you got?
prize.
Try to hold it with one finger. So there it is. Right there.
Cream soda.
Right there. And just face it down so your fingers is up.
Soda.
But the cold way to do is, lay the metal on
Well,
top
you know
of
what?
it.
You got a brand new iPhone. That's not bad. That's a pretty good day.
Really should have on some little light gloves, because that can heat up all the metal and still burn your hand.
It's gonna be Mark Preston. Come on!
See? I knew that.
Is it getting hot?
I already knew that, but it's all good. You should wear like some of them little thin gloves.
Yeah.
That way when you hold it, it ain't gonna burn your hand. Like have it on the
What's
other
up, bro?
end. Like some gloves like this, bro.
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the show. Good luck to you. Good luck.
Sure.
How about a prize, please?
Well, in
Better
honor
not
of
get this.
48 seasons on the air, isn't that amazing? How about a trip to our 48th state? It's where Mama May lives.
They're gonna
It's
burn
you.
beautiful
Catch the edge.
Arizona.
No.
There it is, right there.
Oh, right there. Get your fingers out the way so I can get in there.
Moviegas will fly a round-trip coach from Los Angeles to Phoenix, Arizona for a 3-night stay at the Wigwam. Designated as a historic hotel of America, this AAA 4-diamond desert hideaway features sparkling pools and championship golf courses. Daily breakfast and 1 round of golf included. George,
Don't say so.
mark your first.
$1,500.
We'll stop there.
Happy birthday, Michael.
$2,200.
Thank you there.
$2,200. Got it. Patricia. $1,200.
But she need like a.
Got it. Rachel.
Okay, so we've dropped some solder on there. We're gonna try that. It's a little bulky, but we'll slap it back in. This is a temporary fix, something that you can do.
With everything, like, you remember our GT bikes, back in the GT battles and stuff? I used to have all kinds of steal them, but my mom really
I'm gonna place this back down here.
When I go like way to like rich neighborhood inside of town, I remember he had this one cat at school.
Now, Rachel.
I stole his bike, man. His bike was cold as hell, bro. I had it, and I traded it off for something. So he was in one of my classes at school, and one of my dudes snitched on me and told him that I was the one. Yeah, dude told me, he was like, Jason, he was like, I know you got my bike. I said, oh, right. He's like, and I heard you already. He's like, you done. He was like, cause I'm glad you took, cause like my parents, when he was spoiled, like his parents had break, they went and copied him a whole different bike that he wanted anyway. And the one I got was cold, but he got a colder. You get what I'm saying? He's like, you could have just rode it. They wasn't even looking for it. Like I was like, man, well, I used to have a garage full of them stuff, but back then, the GTs, the handlebar, like, I know how to rotate them around, paint them a different color. Nate Stokes was like that too. Nate Stokes and them had a garage full of them. But they don't even make the handlebars and the seat posts are not the same size anymore. Like the frame is still 20 inches, but the handlebars are actually a tad bigger and the seat posts were longer. They're doing it to save. I talked to the dude at the bar store. He said it saves some money. You know, which is crazy because like if you're a cat like my size or your size. Back then you had one of them like you can still kind of ride it. Now you get on them, you feel funny on there. It don't, you know what I'm saying? It don't feel the same. You like, what's up? Yeah, something missing. They're saying like you see the old show where they took the pizzas and throw them up in the air, spin them on their fingers. Like that's what cat. I mean, it's still a good piece out there, but like the sauce, the sauce is like watered down. It's not. You get what I'm saying? It's still good, but cats trying to stretch your dollar. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Then I read about the Clippers in that barber book, so all the different kinds, the different, some of it I don't remember by heart, but I remember just I still got a book at home. Talks about the one with the blade to slide back and forth versus the one with the blade to go. And even in the newer book, when he got up there, that gray one talked about the cordless clippers. And it really all situational. It says the cordless clipper has less power than one with a cord when you unplug it. But it's for a situation like going for like reaching the cord all around somebody's face and you want to get the serve, or you got a little kid, you don't like the cord all in their face, they definitely serve their purpose.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, it's my first time I actually getting like a chance to cover the cordless.
Well, she got a trip to Arizona. Still have to give away the
I
bonus
can
prize.
see why people like
That's
it.
gonna come later. We're gonna see the commercial. We'll be right back. Folks, don't go away.
Definitely got me thinking about getting to it.
You like because they lighter, huh?
Push through
See, I don't cut no more, but I like the heavier one.
Yes.
That's how cats are going to the gym
Yeah,
and work out.
like,
You know how cats go to the gym and hit weights? I feel like it's weights in your hand or you doing it all day. So it's gonna make your arm strong. Just like I know a painter, his name Mike Massey, and the one on dude, Chester Brown, the guy strong as all get out from painting. Because when you paint, you gotta reach your and it just make your arm real cheap. So I feel like it's a cheap way to get a workout and you get your money all at the same. That's when that's how the cats in jail be real strong. You got the cats that be under the real big weights. You get a cat that just be doing dips and stuff. Dog cats. That your workout is way colder. Like my one dude, he a personal trainer across from my house. His name is John. He big. Like dude swole. But his body is messed up from hitting all those big. His rotator cuff is tore. One day I was messing around outside, sparring me a big white dude. I was smart and playing around, like, well, I'll knock you out there, go. You know what I'm saying? So I tried to come in for a little martial arts move and hit him right here. He got a piece of iron, like metal plate, like he a robot. I felt that was like, dang! My hand, I was like, he's like, yeah, you would have broke your hand. He said he got some type of surgery at the doctor at one point in time, and they had to put a like a metal piece where your ribs would be at. I said, so you a walking room. You know what I'm saying? But that might come in.
1 second.
But that's why when you watch like Rocky, he be going against the Apollo, he be doing all right outside. Other dude be in the gym. You know what I mean? That's a workout. Be in the cold in the winter too. Being in the meat freezer punching that meat. You know what I'm saying?
Asper-free warming patch. Medicated warmth that's not bulky. Relieves pain up to 8 hours. With no odor. All we smell is fresh.
I like them clippers too, but the cats are really paying attention to them cats. Like if I bring the clippers like I did and sit up outside, more designers, you will see it's the same clippers. They made it lighter on the inside, took away some metal, changed the color and made it forward.
On the back of the George Gray, you got for us.
It's gonna be Daniel Grizzlyak. Come on now. You're the contestant on the Price is Right.
Yeah, I thought I could save you on the solder, but it probably need to just get the new
Front
switch.
trees was a cold invention though.
Coming out of
TV
mid-row.
waves, you know what I'm saying, lighter, you know what I'm saying, all kinds of space. Like, you got the big floor models and stuff.
Curtis Mathis.
Mhm.
And 128 inch memory.
Well, my friends, we're going to have to order a new switch. I got a MacGyver side of me that thinks I can just rig stuff up or fix stuff up. To tie him over was the point, but because the switch needs replaced, we're going to go ahead and order the switch. But I tell you what, that's a lot cheaper. You're talking about a part that's $5, $10, maybe $10 I would charge to put it on. But that is the inside of your wall singers. We're going to have to say to be continued. But that's, at least we found this issue. It was not a cord. It was shorting out because the switch was shorting out. And here's your result of that. There's a little brace that fits around the switch. That was cracked, and here's your actual switch. All right, so till next time, I appreciate you guys chiming in all the way from Indianapolis, all the way from, what was that, Mississippi? Somebody shouted out. I appreciate you guys. Jackson, Mississippi. In a minute, Colors Barbershop and Supply Store. Wall Singers, hold me to that. To be continued. We're going to order up today. If you need a part order, give us a holler. 330-455-7467. 7467. Again, 330-455. It actually spells shop. 7467. If you need a part, cord, switches, blades, even those little handles, everything down to a screw, we got you. In a minute, Coach Colors Barbershop and Supply Store.